Hi everyone, it's Tequila with another video and another setup style in my what seems like never-ending saga of trying to decide how I want to set my videos up. This one is framed a little bit differently. I'm sure as you notice it's kind of cutting off just above my mouth, which is a style that I've seen other ASMR artists do, and I've noticed that for some reason is sometimes more triggering, especially for the type of video that I'm about to do for you. And I think that part of that is just because you're not quite as focused on facial expression. And I think that some of us, when we see a face, we focus more on that facial expression instead of whatever else is going on. And of course, as humans in everyday life, that's a good thing. But for ASMR, I think that could be a little bit distracting sometimes. But I also know that some of you prefer to see at least some of me instead of just my hands. So maybe this is a nice happy medium for us. I don't know. We're going to try it. So what I have for you today is a sort of assortment of goodies that I've picked up recently while shopping. And as always, I have been waiting to use these things so that I could show them to you first and hopefully help you relax. And I think that you'll enjoy the sounds. So this is going to be a little bit more of a girly type of video, but I'm hoping that the sounds will be triggering regardless of whether you are into the products I'm actually showing you or not. So the first thing that I have is a pack of nail files. I've been doing my nails more lately. They're getting longer. I do have one that broke off when I opened the trunk of the car, but that's okay. They still look nice. I'm about to repaint them, but I thought I would go ahead and leave this darker color on them until I got done with this video. So these came from TJ Maxx. I know there's a few other ASMR artists who shop at TJ Maxx. It's one of my favorite places. And they had a whole bunch of these in the front, near where you get in line for the cash registers. And I happened to find these that had lots of purples in them, and I chose these. So I'm going to see if I can open these up quietly. So I'll take one out to show you. So this one's purple, and it says love. And these are, let's see, I'm going to read the back of the package for you. Add a fun twist to your manicures and pedicures with Bella Beauty nautical nail files. These colorful dual-sided files feature a coarse grit for comfortable shaping and a fine grit for smooth finish. Includes 6 files. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And so they have a coarse side and a fine side, which is good. It's usually pretty easy to figure out. I think the back side of this one is probably the coarser side. So I don't know about you, next thing I have to show you, which is actually also from there, is something that I was very, very excited to find yesterday at a different trip to TJ Maxx. So I'm going to tell you a little story right now, and I hope you don't mind my rambling, but this is from a brand called Kat Von D, and my first ever sort of higher end makeup palette was Kat Von D. I still have it. I don't use it as much, but now I know that I've mentioned in videos before that I prefer more natural brands, and Kat Von D does not quite fit that bill, but I do like the brand, and I occasionally grab something, especially if it's at a good price. And this is actually something I can use for my modeling, so I figured that it was okay to go for it. And it'll be a little easier for me to carry around, and I'll show you why in a minute. So, anyway, back to the story. That wasn't the story. That was a side note to the story. So, I am part of this really big makeup group on Facebook. And a lot of the ladies in there, and there's some guys too, but anyway, they were posting about finding these awesome Kat Von D blushes that were discontinued, I guess, from Kat Von D. And one of them was a Morticia and Gomez, I think, blush, so it's like two different colors. I searched so many TJ Maxx's in my area and all the other little places like that. I still haven't found it, and unfortunately buying it off of eBay marks the price up quite a bit. So I don't think I'll ever actually get that, but it was cool to see the packaging because, as you may have guessed, with my general appearance, I kind of look at Morticia as a sort of style beauty icon in a way. I have done a sort of cosplay of Morticia Addams before, and then I actually bought a necklace that has the little red stone in it, and I wear that sometimes, and I kind of call that Morticia necklace. But anyway, so that's kind of why I was excited to spot this brand, even though it wasn't the exact product that I wanted. So now I'll tell you what this is. This is the Kat Von D True Romance Eyeshadow Trio. And I love the packaging for her products, and then I also like that it shows the colors on the top, although these colors are not exactly what's inside. They're close, but not exact. And I do like that the back of the package says, "A smoky eye adds an instant air of mystery." There's a little bit of powder loose on the top of the compact. So there are little flowers sort of raised on the lid, and then it says Kat Von D here. And I always struggle to open up compacts when I'm doing videos, and I feel like I look I doing this? Every time. There we go. So, the reason this was probably at TJ Maxx is there's a teeny little chip in the corner there, but I really don't mind. I probably won't use it all up anyway. But anyway, that's sometimes slightly damaged or unusual stuff ends up at stores like that, which is totally fine for me because I was happy to pay. Let's see, I paid $8 and I think full price is $14, so I'm okay getting a little bit of a discount for that. So, it has 3 shades in it. There's a sort of, and I'm not going to swatch these because I don't want to get my hands messy. There's a sort of cream that's probably either a shimmer or a satin, and then there's a matte sort of peachy color and a kind of sparkly brown shade. Now, the reason this is so good for me is because I use this color combination quite a bit as my base eye makeup colors for modeling. And so I was pretty happy when I opened this up and realized that this center color was more of a peachy color instead of like the brown that it showed. And this is the Dreamer palette combination. I haven't been following Kat Von D makeup as much, but I think there were 3 or 4 different options. So I could sit here and tap on this for you all day. But I think we should move on because I have a lot to show you. Don't mind my occasional awkwardness. I hope that it kind of makes my videos seem like what they are, which is very, very real and unrehearsed. So I hope you don't mind that too much. Okay, so the next thing I have to show you are these. And these are extra special for you guys because I bought these at least 2 weeks ago. Probably a little bit longer than that, maybe 3 weeks ago. But I really wanted to make a video for you guys from these, so I hid them for myself in the bag, and I sort of stashed them away, and then I rediscovered them today when I was about to film, so it worked out perfectly. So these are sheet masks, which I think a few of you have probably seen other ASMR artists show you these. And I think that's one of the best sounds. So this one here, this is Blueberry, and it is a vitality and moisture mask. And these are from the brand It's Skin. And I'll show you the back of this one so you can see. My camera will focus. It gets a little fussy with stuff like this. Anyway, the instructions are here, and you can kind of see how it goes on your face. It's a paper sort of sheet, so sheet mask. And you sort of smooth it onto your face after you open it up, and you let it sit for a little while. I think usually like 15 minutes or so. And I like to sit in the tub with them on and play Kingdom Hearts Unchained X on my phone. That is, of course, a personal preference. But I like sitting in the bathtub with them because I feel like it opens my skin up, even though I know that they say that your pores don't really open and close. But I think that it feels like it opens my skin up and it sort of accepts the essence of the mask a little bit better. So this one, as you can see, is bamboo, and the bamboo one is moisture and fresh. A lot of these masks are moisture based. I think that almost everyone could use a little more moisture in their face. Even if your skin is oily, sometimes it's more of a lack of moisture and your skin is trying to compensate, or so I've read, and it kind of makes sense for my skin. So, who knows, maybe that's true. Okay, now here, this one's not moisture based. This one is avocado oil, and this one is high nutrition. I love avocado, or at least the idea of avocado as a face mask and even a hair mask. I can't remember if I've ever tried it as a hair mask before. I definitely should though, if I haven't. But I've also discovered recently that it goes very well in a smoothie with some banana and almond milk and peanut butter powder and cocoa powder and a little bit of honey, and I think that's all I put in it, and it tasted like a chocolate peanut butter milkshake. It was really good. I need to try to make that again. The texture was perfect. Anyway, this is a face mask, which is probably not as good as a milkshake, but that's okay. And the last one is carrot, which is brightening. A lot of Korean and Japanese brands, and I think the trend is kind of making its way to the US. I don't know. I'm not that on top of things. I follow things on Instagram, but anyway, brightening is a big trend, and so it makes sense that they would have a brightening mask. I got these lovelies at a local Asian grocery store. I remember when they were putting that up, and I got so excited because I was really into Asian skincare and makeup at that point. That was kind of before I made the switch to more natural stuff. And it took them a while to put the store in, and at first they didn't really have a beauty section like that. And about the time that I switched to the more natural stuff, they put one in. So every so often, I guiltily treat myself to some of their masks. And a whole lot of rice crackers. I love the rice crackers. I'm out right now. I need to go back. Okay, so that is the 4 face masks. Okay, now I'm trying to decide what to show you next. I feel like, let's see. Okay, I'm going to show you this next, because it's totally different than the other things I've shown you. This is a t-shirt that I got at Target, and I shop the clearance section at Target a lot. I'm trying to get this settled in. I think we'll just leave it here. So I shop at the clearance section at Target a lot, as you're gonna see, because I have another set of items from Target that were on clearance. This shirt was not, but they didn't have anything for me this time, and I've kind of been really loving the style of leggings and like a longer tunic type t-shirt, which is just comfortable and it looks really cute with the boots that I wear constantly. So I also love elephants, and especially this sort of almost like henna design is what it reminds me of. So I decided I would get this since they didn't have anything for me on the clearance rack. Anyway, it already has cat hair on it. I haven't even worn it yet. So there's not really a lot of sounds for this one, but I still wanted to show it to you because I think it's really pretty. So the next thing that I'll show you is the kind of other half of that outfit, although I'll be mixing and matching. These are leggings, again from Target. They are Exhilaration brand, and they have these really cool mesh inserts on the legs, which I thought would be nice for summer. And I definitely wear leggings as pants. I do wear longer shirts with them usually. And I make sure, of course, that they're not see-through or anything like that. But they're just comfortable in the summertime. So if you're a fashion critic, you may not like my fashion anyway. I tend to just wear what I want, and if it's on trend, great, and if it's not, oh well. But anyway, I thought these were cute, and I have let's see, at least 2 or 3 other pairs of their leggings and like jeggings, which are kind of like leggings but a little bit more like pants. If you wear them, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you probably think that sounds crazy. But anyway, I have 2 or 3 other pairs of them, and they're really comfortable, and I've been kind of wearing a lot of that long tunic with leggings combination lately. So, oh, I have to be careful with bumping my elbow on the table. Anyway, I've been wearing a lot of this combination lately, so I thought I'd get some more while I was at Target. Okay, now the last thing that I purchased at Target were these nail polishes, and I'm going to show them to you 2 at a time, of course, because I have to be able to make the sounds. So these are the Sinful Colors Professional Kylie Trends Matters Matte nail polishes. I'm not a Kylie Jenner fan. I don't really dislike her either. I mean, I don't really know her, so I can't really make judgment, but I saw these on display a couple of times, and I really liked some of the colors, but I didn't want to pay full price because I guess I'm just cheap like that. Anyway, these were on clearance, and this might not have even been much of a discount. I took the tags off them. They were on clearance for $2.08 each, so I grabbed them, or 4 of them. So this is Corset, and all of these are spelled with a K where there should be a C, which I guess is cute, with a K. Anyway, this one is sort of a magenta purplish color with blue purple sparkles in it, or shimmer, I guess. It's more shimmer than sparkle. That might be my favorite out of the bunch, and that may very well be the color that goes on my nails next. Okay, so the next color may or may not work out for me. I thought it looked like it could be a sheer, but if it's actually as light as it looks in the bottle and it goes on opaque, I may not wear it as much, but I might wear it with some kind of glitter top coat, so that could work out right. This is Kitty Pink, and it's this really pretty lavender pink color with, I don't know, champagne sparkle or shimmer. I keep saying sparkles, but it's shimmer, because there's a difference between shimmer and sparkle, at least in eyeshadows, because sparkle is more like really fine glitter, whereas shimmer is just like it's even finer, like the actual particles or whatever are even finer. So that's why I keep correcting myself. Okay, and then here's another one with shimmer. This is Purple Craze. This one is a blue toned purple with pink sort of shimmer. And finally, this one is also shimmery. This is Cold Cash. I plan to use this mostly as a pedicure polish. However, Cold Cash makes me think of rappers. So I'm pretty much as far away from a rapper as you can get. But maybe I'll be kind of rapper-ish if I wear this. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that, but it amuses me. Oh, the tapping. I love the tapping. You guys have told me that you like the tapping too, so I'm kind of indulging myself, and at the same time, hopefully you do. Okay, now I have one more thing, and I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna do it today because I think the sounds will be really nice. These are thank you cards that I got at TJ Maxx yesterday. I am always looking for new thank you cards because for my patrons on my modeling Patreon, which is patreon.com/Dakyla, I send out handwritten thank you cards with a little mini print in them each month to my level 4 and 5 patrons. So I'm always trying to find new thank you cards to send them, and sometimes I embellish them more and sometimes I don't. And I think these are really pretty. They're kind of feminine, and there's 2 different styles in here. I'm just going to tap on the box though because these are for my patrons. And that's a totally different one. Okay, so that's kind of my little mini haul tapping sounds video for you. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video and that you're very relaxed and calm and ready to go on about your day or go to sleep, depending on what time it is for you. I always appreciate your comments and your likes or your thumbs up. It helps me to figure out what you guys like, and I know I've been getting some requests, and I'm kind of trying to meld the idea of requests but then also videos that I just want to do personally that appeal to me. So I will get to the requests. I know that I've had some, but I kind of wait until I'm in the mood to shoot that particular type of video. So today I kind of felt like doing another show and tell, which tends to be my favorite type. But I do hope that you guys enjoy these, and I'm going to reach out here just a little bit, and I hope you don't mind, but I would really appreciate it if you could share my channel and my videos with other ASMR fans that you know. I'm really trying to reach more people, and I seem to be very slow at building fan bases and reaching people, and I don't know if that's because I spend so much time focused on creating the content, and then I'm just not quite sure of like all of the communities and things like that. So if you could help me out with that a little bit, if you enjoy my videos, of course, I would really, really appreciate that. So thank you for watching. I will definitely have another video for you soon, and again, I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.